You know what? You know what I think we'll do? I think we're gonna watch. A lot of people have wanted me to look at this. I'm gonna watch one of these. It's so fucking good. Oh no, I know a lot of people like it. I know. It's time for a change. This is what's happened? I don't know who this guy is. This is all new for me.
Attention gamers. The other day I logged onto League of Legends for a typical
Why?
day of work on the Rift.
Mommy's milk? Ooh, wow. That guy's way better than he is. Did he buy that gear on the store? Jesus. I need to play that
But
character
instead of
if I ever play
following
this
my
game.
usual pattern of asking for more pain, today was different. Why stay in this 15-year abusive relationship when there are other attractive candidates on the market?
Why stay in a 15-year abusive relationship when you can get in a 19-year abusive relationship?
I needed a break and just had to decide on which game to play. A game that was made in 2008 before the era of ChatGPT tricking me into thinking I've been talking
What?
to real women was the game I needed, and just to double down on the amount of time I would be wasting by doing this, I would also be playing the hardcore version of the game.
Jesus.
Which outside of a word I type into many search bars is also a mode of this MMO.
Oh, by
where-
the way, this was totally Ozzy's fault. He completely fucked this up. There's no reason that he should have done this. He was getting targeted by the gays, but he couldn't stop executing. He died on purpose, and he fucking deserved it.
If your character dies, you are done.
See
and
that?
all the
He's
time
attacking.
you spent on it goes to shit. What could go
That's
wrong?
what you get.
I knew that a no-name who goes by Soda Papa or something would be creating a
whatever.
streamer guild with Mr. Kiff, which was clearly going well.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
I know. 3, does he understand? Does he fucking understand? You're both at fault. You are both at fault.
Yeah.
I do not give a why?
He is a coward.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go out.
And I figured I'm a regular to the big stream world, so I'd shoot my
Hard
shot.
stuck stream 2 years ago.
Guy? Is it the League Rav guy? I don't know who the fuck Rav.
I told him I was kind of a big deal in the most
Yeah.
toxic community online, to which he said, "Bad player at this."
All right, I've seen enough. This is good enough. All right, Rav, you're in the guild. Welcome.
So it was set. Don't worry, during the days I will still
Oh,
be
God.
clocking my hours making League of Legends videos. After all, I need that Raid Shadow Legends bag, but at
Ooh.
night I will be going by a different identity. A Dwarf Hunter, aka the
Ooh.
class most associated with people who have room temperature IQs, but they get to tame a pet, and according to data only 1% of them actually survive until max level, so they get to tame a pet, and
I think this is about what a classic WoW hunter would look like. Like, if I were to imagine, like, who plays a hunter in classic WoW in the year 2023, it would be this guy. There he is. He's right there.
according to data only 1% of them actually survive
Hunters
until
suck.
max level, so there was only one thing left to do.
Porofessor is an in-game desktop app. Once the game starts, Porofessor scouts your opponents.
Oh, no, 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 it's happening. No, 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 no. Oh, no. I can't believe this, bro. Like, am I gonna have to watch ads? That's the first ad I've gotten in a long time, man. Time for premium? I'm gonna buy YouTube Premium today. I'm gonna have to buy it. Fuck, man.
I spawn into what I can only imagine the inside of Charlie Sheen's nostril looks like, but I'm freezing my wet dick off, so I talk to my homeboy Stan, who is all like, prove you're not a pussy by killing a few wolves in the
Yeah.
area and I'll give you a pair of mittens, which seems like a task and reward combo on par with my pledging of fraternity days back in college, so it should be a cakewalk.
Okay, he got it. He's doing pretty well. This is good. Yeah, he's leveling. Good.
I popped my level up cherry in the process.
I actually feel like the way that people attack in League, where they do an attack and then they run back and then they do another attack, I actually think Hunter is a great transition to that. Because, like, you have to wait, do your shot, then move back and do your shot again. It's actually, yeah, it's actually a very, very easy transition.
To which it's customary to say ding in guild chat, and if you don't, you are doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone congratulates me, then homie Stan gives...
Oh, I remember. Wait. Shadow people. Whatever happened to... Guys, whatever happened to shadow people? Oh, man. Whatever happened to him? Oh, he died. Oh, man. That sucks.
Congratulates me, then homie Stan gives me my reward for euthanizing the ragged bitches. I picked up a cute dress in the process, so I was practically ready to start competing in women's sports. Then we got down to business. Some of the local lazy as fuck townsfolk were like, we've got one hell of a trog problem.
Yeah, I killed
Rumor is
him.
Donna, one of the old dwarfs, had an ugly ass baby decades ago and they just left it out in the cold, but its ugly gene mutated, the thing replicated, and now there's these little short ape looking fuck faces that the dudes back at the village don't want
Yeah, these guys do look like weird, ugly dwarves, don't they?
anywhere near their wives, and it was now my problem to deal with these ugly assholes swinging female
Yeah,
bones at
fuck
me.
them.
I run into a few dudes who set up camp out in the woods. I'm thinking to get a little nuts to butt
There you
snuggling
go.
by the
There you
campfire,
go.
Brokeback
Yeah.
Mountain style, but he whose last name describes his facial hair tells me he triple dog dares me to genocide the village of trolls over there. He says if I get close enough I will see that they are taller than us, fitter than us, and they sound Jamaican, so they are probably good in bed and he can't have them near his wife. But despite me being concerned over why all these dudes are so insecure about their sex lives, I oblige nabbing me a bit of a slaughter sesh.
Okay.
He's like, dope, fist bump, here's an axe, which would be cool if I wasn't a hunter, where 90% of my attacks come from my gun, which coincidentally...
See, you need to be ready to melee as a hunter. You need to be prepared. If you've got to do a melee, you just do it. Like, I hate this idea that some hunters have where it's like, I don't melee. No, bro, like, even min-maxing as a hunter, you melee weave. So, yeah, wing clip proc, yeah. You need to train defense, yeah, absolutely. See, like, there's so many people that, like, play Classic that don't understand anything about the fucking game. And it's honestly, it makes me mad to see it.
Is named the same thing I call my side chick's ass.
Think that's funny, do ya?
Anyways, I meet my first sensei. He teaches me how to
Good one.
poison bitches, among other things. I'm all like, wax on,
Yeah.
wax the fuck off, homie, before I have my first interaction with a female.
See, if I was able to play the game completely solo, I would make a hunter, and I would try to solo every single elite quest. At, like, level appropriate. But I feel like I can't really do that. In hardcore, that would be really fun to do.
She wasn't the one. Then after eliminating the population of nearly every race that could have sex with the native dwarves' wives, I just have to kill one last troll.
Yeah.
Now as a League player, I'm not accustomed to the idea of other players wanting to help each other accomplish a common goal, but I give it a
I'm not used to that as a WoW player either, to be fair.
go and invite them to my party. The assassination of Grick near the cold goes smooth as shit, and to that I want to thank these homeboys Sabur and Penis Veins for their assistance. But at this point I'm feeling like I'm growing out of my small town roots.
Yeah.
I'm able to pull so many trogs at once. I'm more outnumbered than a young Riley Reid on a casting couch, and after being able to finish each one of them off with ease, I figure it's time to visit Sensei one more time, tell him I'm out this bitch, and take my talents to the South Beach. Or any...
Isn't this crazy how, like, this is all done with an AI voice and it's still entertaining? This is the future. People are becoming outdated, overrated, and just boring. We don't need people anymore. It's just text-to-speech? Yeah, it is.
Where away from this cum dumpster wasteland of a starting zone. Turns out the only way out of my incest-ridden hometown is through some supposedly deadly tunnel, as every Tom, Dick, and Harry is warning me against walking
Oh, yeah.
through.
I can't get through the pass myself.
The trogs in the tunnel are extremely hostile.
So needless to say, my ass cheeks were clenched going in.
Yes, they should be.
Turns out some bald Chad paved the way, and outside of
Nice.
running away from one ugly wife fucker, I don't see why that midget was so scared. Anyways, a
Yeah, what a
streamer named
loser.
after Deli Meats taught me that I can tag mobs and then
He's
have
gonna
this
get his
9
pet,
to 5
right?
pencil pusher do all the work to kill them while I get all the credit, which
Wow, that's streamer POV.
is hashtag capitalism.
Look
As
at
you can
that.
see, I exploited this dumb shit face for a while until he eventually caught on and stopped helping.
No shot, bro. You need to pay him
The
again.
gamer in me flamed the NPC, and then instant karma hit as my first real fight on this side of the tunnel was looking like
Ooh.
my last.
See, people don't understand boars. Nobody understands boars. Well, I do. Now, I'll tell you something. Boars have a charge, and if they're far enough away from you, they'll do the charge, which will make them run faster and make their next attack do more damage. Think of it as like a heroic strike. Like they cue a heroic strike if they get too far away from you. So you don't want to kite a boar. You just have to kill him. Erob didn't know that. That's why he died. Ooh. One more hit kills him. One more hit kills him. Bro, this guy almost died at level 6.
Not even close, baby. Then I hit the town, gave
Oh.
all the cousins their love letters from the pussies on the other side, and I
Damn.
was ready to continue my quest in the new land.
First close call. Status survived. There you go. Holy shit. I need to figure this out. I really need to figure out, bro. This shit's making me mad. I gotta buy
Now,
YouTube
small
Premium.
travel tip: if you've never been to Caranos,
I never
go.
had this shit happen to me before.
These were some of the most lazy drunken fucks I've ever met. They had me running around doing dog shit errands for them, like picking up the box of condoms that innkeeper Baleem left at the campsite. Real boring stuff, and I was planning to leave and hit up that forest with the tall
This cave kills people. I've seen so many people die at this cave, and it's funny every single time.
chicks when I saw the most beautiful piece of ass in a Yeti cave.
Oh my god.
It was instant chemistry.
Hey, girl. Wow, you're hot. Oh my god. Want to be my girlfriend? Sure, babe.
That is until she got some of daddy's bag, and then I was
Jesus Christ.
practically invisible to her, so I knew just the way to get
Bro,
her
bitches these days, man. They only want you for your money.
attention. Put myself in danger in a one-life version of the game, so she has to save me.
Yeah,
it didn't
for
work,
sure.
and I deemed tall Queen Sarah a gold-digging
Bro.
bitch because of it. Anyways, I
Bro. They wrote a song about that. It said these hoes aren't loyal. That's just how it is.
met a dude named Tundra who had a tall ass. He left a box of nudes in a cave, and now some perverted elite Yeti was puppy guarding them.
Hoes ain't
As a
loyal.
level
True.
8, if something like this even touched me, I would be dazed, dead, and
Hold on,
dicked
Spirit.
over with a pissed off Papa Soda to report to, so I really only had one option.
Why do people
But I
die
had
in
a
this
plan.
game? It's crazy to me. Just don't get killed. Bro, is he doing it? There you go. Bro, he's taking him all the way around. Oh my god. I'm surprised nobody helped him. Wait, is he lagging?
That's right, even a random normie whispered me in amazement of my raw masculinity, and let's just say the box of Tundra's nudes was secured.
That's actually really cool. I'm going to be honest. For a new player to be able to do that, that's actually kind of impressive. Really. Like, it actually is kind of impressive that a new player did that.
Now to
Quite
all
the
the
pull.
women in my life who said I was awful at finding that right spot, I'll have you know that when it comes to getting beasts to the literal perfect pixel where an
Mm-hmm.
NPC will do my work for me, I was a pro. I had my first run-in with a Chinese
There
bot
it
who
is.
stole a chest from me, and then after more mindless questing I hit level 10, which to those of you who didn't waste half your childhood playing this game is a big deal for hunters because it means
get the
you can
pet.
learn how to domesticate
Yeah.
a beast to be your pet.
There it is.
First you have to prove yourself fit to be a father to sensei by adopting a few temporary bastards, which is kind of like in middle school where they give you that crying doll as a lesson to teach you to use condoms, and in some cases here I even had to deal with the
Did you guys have that happen? I remember they only gave the girls the doll. Yeah. Because, like, I guess they just assumed the guy would just, like, fucking just go off and let her be a single mom. So, like, for girls, like, yeah, they had to deal with it. But, like, all the guys, I remember even we would make fun of them. It was, like, 7th or 8th grade, some shit like that. Bro, we had kids getting pregnant in my middle school. That's how fucked up where I went was. My high school had a daycare.
Jealous best friend. Once I proved myself a responsible parent, it was time to find my soulmate, and I already knew what I wanted.
He wants a boar? Ooh, for that attack. There it is. Nice.
A fucking pig. I named my big black pig Hallie, and with that, a new lifelong adventure was about to blossom. A short King Ginger, and the thing that would ultimately be responsible for wiping the guild in a raid.
Probably true.
Do you seek a life of adventure?
Yeah, I would
to
say
be brave
so.
and bold.
Holy fuck.
Perhaps you seek.
That was actually really funny.
For ultimately be
Yeah, you just look at him and you know he's a piece of shit. You just know him. Yeah, there it is. All right. Yeah, I'll try to watch one. I'll watch one of these every day. Okay, guys, I'll watch one of them every day. This is really funny. I have to say too, like, it's always cool for me to see people play the game and like try out a one more.